Shalom. Shalom, Mr. Brother Kachakala coming back at you with another lesson. Giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Today's lesson is going to be pertaining around this, what you see on the screen right now. It's called a jester. All right. So I'm going to incorporate these entertainers and these, these singers, rappers, comedians, actors, actresses. They're all jesters, according to the eyes of an Edomite. All right, all the top level Edomites out there. They truly don't give a rat ass about, these individuals, but our people are so caught up on glorifying them and making them their own God. All right, it's a form of idolatry. They're idolizing these individuals who are just like us, blood running through their vein, and they put on underwear just like us every day. All right. So without further ado, it says a jester, court jester, or a fool. All right. So pretty much a jester is a fool. All right. When you see these even athletes, you see them out here dressing like how they're dressing, talking like how they're talking, conducting themselves in the manner they're conducting themselves in. That's a form of foolery. All right. And they do it all for the amusement. All right, which amuse means to direct one's attention towards. They want the attention. Okay, so it says was historically an entertainer. You see that during the medieval and Renaissance eras, who was a member of the household of a noble or a monarch, employed to entertain him and his guests. Yeah, shuck and jive. Like the old saying is how niggas do today. Yeah, shuck and jive, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. It says a jester was also pretty much a performer who entertained common folk at fairs and markets. Okay. Jesters are also modern day entertainers. Simple and plain as that. We get a precept very quickly. Ecclesiastes 1:9 says, the thing that have been and that which shall be and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Correct. So there's no new thing under the sun. During this time, a jester, during the medieval and Renaissance time, was an entertainer. And you have plenty of entertainers now. All right. Let me show you some jesters right now. Kevin Hart, dumbass. All right. This dude, he's the big time jester. All right. He's a fool. He's a comedian. He does dumb things to make people laugh. He says stupid things to make people laugh. He does movies with this guy, who me personally, I think they're homosexuals. But, whatever. Who's another one? We can name a lot. Chris Rock. Martin Lawrence, just comedians, Cat Williams, and things of these natures. Dave Chappelle, these men, they're entertainers, and that just goes back to being a jester. They're just a modern day jester. Okay, they're an amusement. Okay, you get that word. Amusement, diversion of attention. You see, let's go to the word amuse, to divert the attention. But God, like I said earlier, to divert one's attention towards. All right. Delude, meaning delude is like a distraction, and of course, a fool. So jester means amuse or an amusement. And that's what these individuals like Kevin Hart and people like that bring to the table. You know, LeBron James. All right, he's another form of amusement. All right, he diverts people's attention away from certain things onto the basketball court. People will follow basketball more than they'll follow geopolitical and economic news. People will follow basketball more than following something that's spiritual. He's an amusement. He's a jester, a glorified jester. All right, he entertains people. He's an entertainer. Simple. Kyrie Irving, same thing. You see what I'm saying? Same thing. All the men who are in the NBA, they're jesters. All right. Now, which, you know, according to their, it's a modern day entertainers. I know it says fool here. I guarantee you, there's some men in the NBA who believe in this truth and may, you know, help on the low. I don't know. You know, you can't just categorize everybody in one thing, but you can tell the men who are fully indoctrinated to that type of lifestyle and that type of society who wouldn't be willing to give it up. You know what I'm saying? The men like this, you know, Kevin Hart don't want to give it up, man. LeBron, he wouldn't want to give it up. You know, if he told him about it, I'm pretty sure he knows about the truth. The truth is everywhere. Hence why you see the YouTube doing what it's doing now. You know, they don't want to give it up. They love being a jester and they love being in that spotlight in an amusement. All right, when you're in amusement, you're directing attention to you. They love the attention. They're very, you could say, selfish. All right, so this is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And it says, "And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all the nations whither the Lord shall lead thee." And the word I want to focus on there is astonishment. And the word there is shema, which is sha, ma, and ha, which is shema. And it means waste, horror, appelment, waste, appelment, or horror. But it goes down to say a wonderful thing. All right, which people see these individuals as a wonderful thing. Oh, he goes and slam dunks and shit like that. You know, that's a wonderful thing in their eyes. Okay, and the scriptures say we should be seen as an astonishment. All right, here's the word astonish. It means to stun, strike senseless. All right, to stun, daze. All right, the one I want to really focus on. Let me see. There we go. To amaze, shock with wonder. Hey, shit. I ain't gonna sit here in front. This motherfucker done some shit. Now I'm like, God damn, man. You know, that's amazing. You see, real shit. You know, they've done some incredible things that quote unquote normal everyday individuals can't do. But guess what? The elect 144 also shall be doing amazing things, and we're gonna be in astonishment. The scriptures say it, and thou shalt become an astonishment. All right, a proverb and a byword among all the nations whither thou shalt lead thee. Now think about this. I know this is a curse. All right, but optimism plays a part. All right, the elect 144 will be an amazement, an astonishment, a wonderful thing. Okay, we already are, but we will be a different type of byword. I'm not trying to, you know, say a byword is a positive thing or anything, but like a byword, when they start seeing the elect 144 in that time, the certain men who become the hunters according to Jeremiah 16 start flying around and teleporting, people who are not in the know, they're gonna be like, is that a Superman? Is that a superhero? That? That's a byword. But they're astonished and amazed and amused. Okay? And they're gonna call her certain names. In their eyes is like a positive thing, like, oh my gosh, you know, he's so powerful, he's so great, and he's a superhero or whatever. And they're not gonna know what the hell's going on. So yeah, the scriptures do call us an astonishment. But these individuals, these jesters that I'm speaking about, are astonishments, proverbs and bywords in a negative light. All right, to the Edomite, to the elite, these are just niggas bouncing a yellow ball. I mean, an orange ball. That's it. That's it. That's all they are. To other people, and especially 2/3 of Jake, this is God to them. These are gods. You see? So, it's kind of crazy, But, hey, entertainment, our entertainers are jesters. All right, let's skip down to verse 47, Deuteronomy 28:47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy power with joyfulness, with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. And one form of service is being a jester unto these fucking devils. Okay? Alright? So I'm going to keep reading right here. It says, the jesters in medieval times are often thought to have worn brightly colored clothes. All this yellow and purple and things of that nature. Putting a uniform on. Alright. And eccentric hats. As you can see in this right here, where my mouse is, you can see it moving. That eccentric hats. Alright. Well, let's look up another one. Alright. Oh, it's not. Look at this bitch. See? She wearing the Dagon hat. Looking demonic as shit, man. Look at this shit. This is a jester. Alright. Going back, it says what? Wearing eccentric hats. This looks like a damn eccentric hat to me. Look at that. You can see the demon on her. That bitch look like the Grinch who stole Christmas. Alright. It says it says a pattern that modern counterparts usually mimic or it's costume. Okay, jesters entertain with a wide variety of skills. Principal among them were song, music, and storytelling. When you listen to these rappers like Tupac and Biggie, they always told a story. In the modern days, the individuals who rap now, who tell stories in their rap songs, there's no other than Kendrick Lamar. Alright, he tells stories. And this nigga know about the truth. He said it in one of his songs, I'm an Israelite. That's alright, you're an Israelite. Well, do the work. But we know that ain't gonna happen. You see? He tells stories in his songs, in his music. J. Cole's another one. He tells stories in his songs. Straight up. Man, both of them are good rappers. I ain't gonna sit here in front. But they're jesters. They mainly, the principal among them were song, music, and storytelling. Okay? But many also employed acrobatics, which are your athletes today, juggling, telling jokes, which are your comedians today, such as puns, stereotypes, and imitations. Oh, that's straight comedians. They always do that stuff. They imitate people. They talk about stereotypical things, puns. You got magic tricks, with these magicians out here doing these these illusions. It says much of the entertainment was performed in a comic style, and many jesters made contemporary jokes in word or song about people or events well known in their audiences. That's right. You watch a comedian today, sometimes they'll joan on an individual in the audience, or they'll talk about other entertainers or whatever like that. They just make fun. But I'll tell you this also, a jester, when you look them further into it, if they did not entertain the nobleman or the monarch who employed him, they usually got killed. Yeah, think about that. Now, when you go and review 2019, a lot of rappers and a lot of entertainers got smoked this year. Straight up. Some of them for no unknown reason. some at a young age. Then you wonder why they die, and you start either listening to their music or listening to their stand-up comedy because they were speaking some type of truth. And Esau wasn't with that, and that doesn't entertain him when they start speaking some type of truth. I don't remember the last time. I don't remember the last time Kendrick Lamar came out with something, but to me it's been a while. His last albums, he said he was an Israelite. See what I'm saying? They don't like that shit. Okay? They don't like that shit. Alright? When entertainers start speaking truth, they cut them off. Alright, so it's Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 48 again. Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies as a jester. Alright, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And some individuals choose the route of being a jester to Esau to get the want of all things. Alright, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. A jester is a goddamn entertainer, and if you don't entertain, you're done for. Your life is over. So that is a form of yoke around an individual's neck. They're just slaves to the game. Alright? It says, until they have destroyed thee. That's right. Until they take them off the face of the earth. And Esau don't give a damn. He look at Israelites as being expendable. Salakia, give me 1 second. I told you just went blank of where that scripture is. This Ecclesiastes 12:4. For the door shall be shut in the streets, and the sound when the sound of the grinding is low. That's that economic collapse. And he shall rise up in the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. It's the same thing that's happening now. These jesters, they're getting whacked one at a time by the Lord, man. So that was my last precept. I just wanted to, bring that out, just to show you the reincarnation side of it, and that nothing changes. There was jesters back then. There's jesters now, just in a different, manner and conduct. That's it. So call Allah Yahabashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until next time, say shalom.